that myself, Mr. Molina, that guys like I think the Turtle Katana is the right way to play her. But so that hasn't changed. I feel CD plays the character wrong. But you cannot deny his success. The way he plays Katana, it works for him. I can't take that away from him. So no, my stance hasn't changed, but
I think
what can I say?
A better way to say it maybe is it's not that you're playing right and he's playing wrong. It's just you're playing more to her strengths.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like Crazy Dominican, if he wanted to be a rushdown character, I feel like he would be better off picking a different character. Like, I think he would be a ridiculous Liu Kang player. You know, something like that. I feel like he doesn't play to her strengths, and he wins anyway because he's so good. Whereas I feel I play Katana to my strengths. You know, I'm naturally conservative. I'm naturally a turtle. So I feel I'm using her tools more efficiently than he is. And I understand, you know, if a lot of people disagree, you know, that's cool, but I'm not personally attacking him. I'm just saying that's my opinion as a fellow Katana player.
And all the drama is based around the game. I mean, it's kind of personal, but it's not, you know.
Right, yeah, totally.
Yeah,
it's dealing with characters in the game.
That's something I did not agree with Tom Brady on. I thought everything was kind of in the game.
Yeah, it's all about tactics. It's all about strategy.
Right.
It's interesting that we actually finally have a Mortal Kombat game that's like that. And not a game that's MKDC where you can just flash Superman all the time. It's kind of refreshing for anyone that's actually played MK for any certain amount of time and that knows what the older games were like.
It's great.
It's
No, it's
like water.
It's got the water going. Who's taking a bath?
That's probably my fish tank. I got a fish tank right next to my computer.
What'd you name your fish?
Samson. Samson, you know, from Smash Brothers? That's the guy's name.
Smash Brothers? I thought, like, Samson was to do with the hair.
I don't know. My fish name is Samson. Can we just leave it at that?
Fair enough. I'm not judging.
What's the Canadian Mortal Kombat scene like?
You could probably count on one hand the amount of top players in all of the country. Like, it sucks, man. We need more Canadian Mortal Kombat players. Like, I'm calling out to you. Like, if you live in Canada and you play this game, come find me or come find somebody that has a name because we need a scene. We will get you good because, like, I live in BC, which is West Coast, and the closest offline player to me is Carefoot, who lives in Vancouver, which is still 6 hours away from me.
Wow.
Like and then we got Jimmy P over in Calgary, and he's trying really hard to get a scene going because there's a big Street Fighter scene there, and there's actually a decent fighting game community scene there. So he's pushing really hard and putting a lot of effort into trying to get a scene going there. And I'll be moving there in a little bit, so hopefully between the two of us we can get it going. There's one player in Manitoba named Merlin. You might have seen him on the Mortal Monday. He's actually got a really good new Cybot. He was at Canada Cup. He did really well. And other than that, you got Winter Wars and Neil Russell. And I think myself, Neil Russell, and Winter Wars are the only three that actually ever traveled to the States to go to tournaments.
I have a question about the Canadian scene.
Yes.
Since we're all fighting over who the best katana player is, who would win between Jimmy Potato and Neo Russell? Who's the superior katana player? Put them on blast.
Uh-oh.
This really sucks because Jimmy Potato is actually an STB member, which is my clan for those of you that don't know. But they actually played at the Canada Cup, and I think Neo Russell beat him. It was close, though. It would have been a 2-1, I'm pretty sure.
All right, now, ignoring the mirror match, then who's just flat out better? Like, who do you think would do better in a tournament? We want an answer. Make enemies here.
I'd have to say Neil Russell because he has more tournament experience. I do think that Jimmy Potato actually has the better katana, but I haven't played Neil Russell a whole lot, so I don't really know. All I played Neil Russell was our 2 matches in the tournament, and that was about it. And it was,
all right. And the final part is American Katana versus Canadian Katana. Who wins?
16-bit has got this down.
Damn.
Personally, Crazy Dominican has never really impressed me with Katana. I mean...
Really?
Really?
Well, he was going off about how he had some new tech to do at NEC or something.
Yeah, the 2-1 tech.
I shouldn't say him, because I'm not sure if it was him. But
No,
that's...
it's not. That dude doesn't hype, or he doesn't post on the forums.
Yeah, I'm sure it wasn't him personally. But that's stuff that Great 106 has been doing online for probably 4 or 5 months. So it's not really... It's new tech at tournaments, maybe, which I guess counts. But it's nothing new that I've seen. Like, if you would have done it against me, it's nothing... It's just Katana. Like, that's one of her strengths, so you should be exploiting it, but... That's my rant for that.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say. Am I controversial enough?
I think so, man.
We didn't think there were going to be blow-ups. Like, we were worried.
Yeah, we were worried about that.
Well, I'm not blowing him up. I mean, he's still a good player. He plays better than me, so I mean, I can't really say too much. But I mean, there is a better scene on the East Coast, so it's easier for those guys to make it there, I guess. I don't know.
So are you calling him out for final round?
Well, yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah? what is that?
Well, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I know the Katana matchup in and out. I play you all the time. I play Great One all the time. I play Jimmy all the time. Like, I play Katana. I really don't see if we do Quan Chi versus Katana, how he's going to prepare for it. Like, how would he beat me?
But he does play totally different.
It's true.
He doesn't. There's nothing he can do that would surprise me with Katana. I can honestly say that. Like, legitimately, there's absolutely nothing he could do with Katana that would surprise me. If she did friggin', like an ultra combo, maybe. From
Yeah.
you got the cinematics going. Yeah, okay, that would surprise me. That's not going to happen though. There's literally nothing he could do with Katana that would surprise me.
All right, final
There
round.
we have it. Yeah, call out. Shujinkidink versus CD. You want to call anybody else out?
Swift Tongue Hanks, because Sector sucks.
Holy
Wow.
shit.
What?
Come on, man. Sector's good.
Why Sector suck?
Sector's the best of the robots, but he still sucks. Cyber Sub-Zero is the bottom of the robots, by the way. It goes Cyber Sub-Zero shit tier, then there's Cyrax, who is okay because he still has a chance of winning because of a reset. And then Sector is probably the most evened out with his enhanced little missile shit thingy that he does.
What do you have against robots?
They suck. They suck in this game.
What do you mean, man? What are you talking about?
They're awful. All 3 of the robots are just awful. There's
Why?
Okay, well, Cyrax is a situational character. He has to get you in the net in order to win. He has
That's every character, though.
No, it's not. That's not every character. That's Cyrax.
No, he's got a good, when he gets in, he's got a pretty good guessing game, though.
Why would I ever block low against Cyrax?
He's not about blocking low. He's about that
command
throw.
grab attack, yeah.
Oh, fuck the command grab.
What do you mean? It resets the situation. You're stuck in a guessing game.
I uppercut that shit all the time.
But then if you try to uppercut, he does 80% damage.
No. Because I have a breaker every time.
Then you don't have your rune trap.
You know what? Okay.
So wait, are you calling out Maxter too?
No.
Oh. Just call out the entire CD clan.
Well, that actually puts me in a tough situation because I was just going to talk about how badly Jack sucks too, but maybe I won't do that.
Go for it.
That's so funny. The dude that's he's claiming all these characters that we think are either top tier or upper mid are crap.
Well,
he's the one that's actually used the shit tier character that everyone thought and brought him up from shit.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny because maybe it's because I think that because I play all these characters pretty regularly that I don't really find them as much of a threat. I mean, they still beat me. They're still competitive.